and welcome to Phase 2 finale of my Marvel Cinematic Universe movie slot. This is going to be the last video of Phase 2, which is titled Aftermath for my Marvel Cinematic Universe. Again, if you guys want me to go into Phase 3 of Marvel, let me know down in the comment section down below, like it up, and share it to all your Marvel and comic book fans. It should be a quick one, but you know me, it's not gonna be a quick one because we only got two movies left for Phase 2. One's gonna be kind of a short one. The other one will be a little bit more of a lengthy one. So sit back and relax and grab your popcorn. So let's get straight into it. Again, if you want more context to the story, go back and watch my last videos of Marvel Phase 2. If you want even more deeper context, or if you just now join us, please go back and watch Phase 1 of Marvel, and we'll meet you back here for the finale of Phase 2. So we started Phase 2 with Avengers 3, then leads us to X-Men 3, then the Avengers and the X-Men, which leads us to the first Thor movie, The Mighty Thor, which then leads us to Spider-Man 3, then the Uncanny X-Men, then Black Panther Rise of Wakanda, the first Black Panther film, which leads us into the first Fantastic Four film, to the Spider-Man 4, to what we last ended in the last video, Thor Clash of the Eternals, the second Thor movie. And now we're moving on to the second to last movie in the phase, which is titled Doom. This movie would tell the story of Victor Von Doom, how he was born from a poor life, never knowing his father, and his mother was the village known witch, at first seen as a spiritual healer, but was exposed when she used her magic to heal a fallen soldier. Word got out, and Victor's own people raped, stoned, and eventually burned his family, not his family, his mother alive. Doom, raising himself, learned how to survive on his own through lying, stealing, and killing. Victor understood if his mother can learn magic, he can too. Doom studied and perfected his own sorcery, which took him out of his home's country and traveled the globe. He studied physics, human psychology, politics, and all kinds of sciences. Main villain of this movie will be Shield and Hydra because of them watching Doctor Doom, Victor Von Doom, and attempting to steal him and his tech slash magical abilities. The older versions due to this movie taking place back when Victor was a young man. So the main villain of this movie will be before the agency was created back in Phase 1 with Hydra and Shield. Movie will have action sequences of Victor killing Hydra and Shield agents. One night, Victor had a vision of his mother's soul being trapped in a fiery hell-like dimension. Victor vowed himself, no matter what, he'll free his mother wherever she may be. This will also cost him his own face and his own body being scarred and being dysfunctional and disfigured throughout the whole entire process of him learning and trying to get back to that hellish dimension that his mom told him to keep out of. So that's gonna be pretty much a whole play on into the movie. Where we at? Movie cameos will be Victor meeting a young Reed Richards, a younger Charles Xavier and Eric Lynchard, aka Magneto, before he becomes Magneto, and even a Black Panther sighting will be a cameo in this movie. The movie will end with Victor having another vision, this this time sent from his mother, warning him to never come looking for her, for he is destined to be Earth's savior. The post-credit scene of this movie. Back in the present, now Victor Von Doom is turned into Doctor Doom, attempts to leave his castle, but is stopped by a thunderbolt, revealing to be Thor, along with Sprite. We need to talk, Thor tells Doom. The end credits scene shows a young teenage girl is running through the woods. Thena and Gilgamesh are seen the ones chasing her. The Eternals corner her, and she pushes them away using a red aura telekinesis, revealing she's a mutant. Before she could before she could calmly escape, she's cut off by Ajak, another Eternal. Before Ajak can kill her, he is thrown away by a red blast beam, revealing to be Cyclops along with Wolverine and Colossus. Come with me if you want to live, says Cyclops. And that is the end of the Doom movie. How we liking it? How we like, me giving pretty much Doctor Doom his own movie. It's a bit long waited. Technically, he's gonna get his own movie in Avengers Doomsday, but that's neither here or there. So let's go ahead and move on to the final movie in Phase Two, which is X-Men versus the Eternals. The movie starts with Jean meditating in a force field with Dr. Samson. He tells her to focus on her mind and control every thought coming to mind. She does until something prevents her and interferes with her mind, causing her to crash out and almost mentally choking Dr. Samson. Jean snaps out of it in a deep breath. She apologizes to Dr. Samson while Dr. Samson is trying to catch his breath. Jean leaves the session with Samson encouraging for more time. Afterwards, Cyclops, Colossus, and Logan are seen returning home with the young teenage girl, named as revealed to be Wanda Maximoff. She's an orphan who fled from Latveria once she found out she was a mutant. First part of the movie is spent on Jean training to learn more of her powers, revealing she's been possessed by some cosmic level being when she fought the Eternals. Also, Rogue and Gambit now more in love than ever, but Rogue gets too overly confident with her newfound control over her powers. She's become more and more reckless, experiencing what she's never experienced back when she didn't have control, partying, risking more in her fights, etc. Gambit Gambit is her balancer, but even he gets frustrated with her sometimes throughout the movie. Excuse me. Storm also learning her power limits with a possibility she's more connected to the Earth than she realized. As well, Scott and Logan training and connecting with Wanda as uncle roles. The main villains are the Eternals. The rest of the movie is the X-Men at war with the Eternals, while struggling with their training and relationships with each other. The movie will come to an end with the X-Men having a final battle with the Eternals. They fight at a stalemate, but Jean reveals the Phoenix Force, a cosmic being who holds infinite fire and abilities. The battle is turned in the X-Men's favor until Jean loses control altogether, threatening the X-Men's lives. Cyclops, Storm, and Gambit work together in distracting the Beast, but knocking out Jean, causing the Phoenix Force to retreat back to her body. Gambit dies, sacrificing himself at the end of this. Rogue painfully cries, holding his torched body in her arms. The Eternals escape the battlefield, mourning the deaths of Kingo and Makai. Movie ends with the X-Men mourning Gambit with a funeral. Rogue blames Jean due to her losing control and releasing the Phoenix Force that killed Gambit. Scott comforts Jean, but Rogue refuses it. But she accepts Wolverine's help. Storm leaves the others to contact Doctor Doom, informing him what has happened, but after she ends the call, she is caught by Scott. What have you done? Says Scott. And that is the end of X-Men versus the Eternals, which concludes the end of Marvel Phase 2. That is the finale of this video. If you guys want me to continue this story, we're going on to Phase 3. Please let me know in the comment section down below. Like this up, share it to all your nerdy friends, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.